Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today, as you guys saw by the thumbnail, we're going to be installing the GTS style tail lights. Big shout out to Brian over at Gts Motorsports for making this happen. You guys should have known that this was going to happen eventually, but he made it happen a little bit sooner, so here we are. We have the V1, these are the V1 design, and I'm going to give you guys a little explanation on the differences between the V1 and the V2 for some of those that you guys that might not know. We're not going to be doing a install tutorial. I'll link Brian's video down below. He's the master at doing the tutorials. I'm not the greatest teacher, so we're just going to go ahead and do the install. I'll probably do like a time lapse. And then I'll just show you guys the differences, because I mean pretty much that's what you guys are here for tutorials. Head over to Brian's channel. Sometimes I might tend to do some here and there, but a lot of the times the things that I do to my cars were actually based off his channel. So check him out, guys. I'm pretty sure all you guys follow him already. But anyways, here we have the V1 style tail lights. So before we get started with the install, I just want to talk to you guys about what the differences are between the V1s and the V2s. So these are actually the V1s. The difference about these is obviously the most noticeable difference is that with the little, I guess, I'm not sure what the best way to call them. You can call them scales because they kind of look like fish scales. But they do have a line going through them, which the V2s have and the original GTS taillights have. So the V2s were designed more based off the original ones. I guess they try to go more into detail with those. But the thing is with the V2s is that the turn signal doesn't flow as good as the V1s. So these tail lights flow actually a little bit better. The V2s still have like an issue where to me it looks kind of blocky. Instead of looking sequential, it just doesn't flow right. It doesn't have that actual flow that you're looking for. Also, people are saying that the turn signals are actually very dim in the daylight, and that's something that you guys don't want just for safety reasons. Obviously, you know, I mean, what BMW uses turn signals anyways? That's a joke. But I mean, that's something to consider if you guys are okay with that. If you guys want to do with the V2s or the V1s, just keep that into consideration. Also, once you put the tail lights together, you are going to have the extended brake light on the V2. So this is the brake light, and then the extended light continues all the way over here. With these you don't get it. I'm honestly not sure what this is. I think it's just a reflector. I'm kind of curious to see if it's like a fog light. If it is, then we'll find out. We'll go into beamer code and see if that does anything. If not, then maybe it's just for looks, but it still looks nice. You do have the LED reverse light, so unlike the other lights that you actually have to put in the actual LED bulb, this one already comes integrated with the light. But they do have a slightly darker tint than the original tail lights just by looking at them, which looks really good. It looks nice and aggressive. That's just the basics. I'm going to show you guys how the LCI tail lights look now. I'm going to install one set, and then I'll show you guys the difference between these and the LCI tail lights that I currently have. Alright guys, so the good thing about having a LCI is that all you have to do is pretty much just plug and play. With the pre-LCI, you actually do have to run a separate wire, but because this is a 2018, we don't have to worry about that. So all we gotta do is just plug this in. Alright guys, so here we have the factory tail lights, and then here we have the GTS style inner tail lights. So you can tell the difference in shades. This one is about maybe 3 shades darker than the original one, but at the same time it's still not too dark, so it's good enough to be like, you can tell that it's not factory, but at the same time, like I said, it's not too much. So I think it's a perfect shade of red. I like a deep red, so we're gonna go ahead and replace this one, and then I'll show you guys how it looks compared to the factory ones. Alright, so here we have the GTS style tail lights, and then we have the factory LCI tail lights. I'm about to do a startup that way so you guys can see the sequence on the left hand side. Here's a good look at the tail lights. So now that we got this one done, I'm gonna go ahead and do this one, and then I'll show you guys the final results. And we got Manoy Miguel pulling up with his super loud car. Over here doing pops for no reason, but we're gonna go ahead and get his reaction while he's here. So we'll see what he thinks of the tail lights. You want to do the honors?
I'm taking this off.
Yep. Copyright.
What's that?
Brand new.
Well, I don't remember that. Where's that from?
I know what you're talking.
The thing that they use in movies.
Yeah. That's like right before you see like the monster or something.
Yeah.
Alright, and then here we cue the dramatic music. I've seen them already, but I just want you to see them.
Wow. Racists don't make it for the F32.
Alright guys, so here you have the finished outcome. Here's the tail lights when you unlock the car. That's so cool. So guys, these will be linked down below. Once again, they're from Gts Motorsports. Look how good these look. Here's the signals when you turn the car off. I mean when you lock it. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is so cool. Well guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. I know it was a short one, but it's such an easy install. Anybody can do this. I know for the pre-LCIs it is a little bit more work, but trust me, it's worth it. I know this is not gonna be for everybody, but you guys, they actually look way better in person. These were one of those things that whenever I saw them, I knew that I liked them, and knew that it was going to be happening at some point. So big shout out to Brian over at Gts Motorsport once again. Link down below if you guys are interested in picking up a set. So this is wrapping up the exterior. Obviously I want to tint the windows. I do have to fix my diffuser, but obviously that's just minor stuff. Once I tint the windows, I might run some carbon mirror caps in the future. But aside from that, I mean, the car just might need some wheels, and like later on down the road, I'm gonna enjoy these 18s. I think they look really good on the car. With the meaty tires, I like the whole look of the whole thing going on. Also, the vents I am gonna be doing in gloss black, but I mean, I'm gonna be doing some other content that's not install parts, well, part install related. I have a few ideas in mind, so stay tuned guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.